iRacing is a sim racing game that combines a true-to-life racing experience with an online community of virtual racing enthusiasts all around the globe. iRacing offers a multitude of officially licensed cars and tracks, laser scanned with millimeter accuracy. The car models and mechanical systems are based on real-world physics, engineered in cooperation with manufacturers and racing teams. Our skill license system ranges from rookie to pro, ensuring members are always pitted against those with similar skill sets. Members are able to sign up for a weekly racing series, compete in time trials, host a private race with friends, and participate in racing leagues created and run by the community. With over 200,000 members, iRacing works in partnership with renowned motorsports organizations like NASCAR to deliver virtual races based on the real-life NASCAR Cup Series, as well as many other series on the NASCAR ladder. iRacing also features team racing, providing a variety of options for members to create and manage their own teams, race with friends or real-world teammates in full-length endurance events like the 24 Hours of Daytona, Spa 24, or the Bathurst 12-Hour. Participate in solo races, championship seasons, and hosted in league events with AI Racing. With a rapidly expanding catalog of 70-plus cars and 85-plus tracks from real-world racing series, test your abilities with challenging computer-based competition. Additional partners include IMSA, the World of Outlaws, and Supercars, allowing members to participate in their very own Bathurst 1000, Chili Bowl, Sebring 12-Hour, and many more iconic events. This is iRacing, delivering the most authentic racing experience short of getting into a real race car. Sign up today at iRacing.com.
Hello and welcome, race fans, as it is time for round 12 of season 8 of XSLR, live from Lucas Oil Raceway on the Rallycross circuit, a very majorly underused part of the circuit. We're not very far away from qualifying. It's good news all round. Heat format, as always, kicking into play. Drivers after qualifying, which will set the grid for their positions. Imagine with the 8 runners and riders with us this evening, so should be 3 heats, 5 laps in each. 2 joker laps required to take, and a little bit different this evening. It's much on the inside. We're going to ride on board. We're going to pick someone out, hopefully, who's going to undertake that. This car is not moving around. What's Adam Thompson doing? He's pointing in the wrong direction. Let's have a little bit of a look into it, and let's see as Andy Cossack just coming around now, and well, we'll stick with him and see how this pans out. There we go, right on cue, taking the joker lap. Really committed, just heads onto the inside. Now that brings you out right at the apex of turn 1. That could be a danger point for us this evening. We could see carnage there. Actually, I don't think it's going to be good. I think we will do at some stage or another, especially when the heat starts to turn up. Of course, those who win those heats, they'll go straight into the grand final later on this evening. The others, they'll go into the losers final, as I love to call it. I took that from Jeremy Clarkson, that name, the losers final, when they did Rallycross on Top Gear back in the day. Of course, in America, you got a rubbish version of Top Gear, yours not like the true OGs. But we're getting into qualifying. You see the session just refreshing itself and heading across now. We get ready to go racing, folks. Buckle up. It's going to be a wild one. It's going to be a wild one. There's Cossack heading through the oval section. Down towards turn 1 here. Really need a late apex. That's what's going to help you Really get the car turned in, rotated. Nice little line there. The short run into 2. Want to hug that inside line. It's all about this exit out of 3, and Cossack not doing that. It's not going to be a quick lap. Just about avoids the wall there. Bit of a tank slapper on exit. Slow over the jump. Not too much of a commitment from the most mints. As Thompson goes fastest in the first half of the track. Ross, good time from Bobby Ross there, 44.9. Ham fastest in sector 1 now. He's on a good lap. Cossack only good enough for second, just narrowly missing out for Ross there. For Thompson slaps one in there. How about that? How are those apples? 44.26 tenths, nearly 7 tenths in fact, faster than anyone out on track. But it's Ham's the one to watch for me. Epic first sector. What's going to be across the line? And takes pole by a 10th for now. And that's for now. Irwin goes to pole, though. Look at that. A great lap from Kevin Irwin. Mr. Cheese, 43.9. The first driver into the 43s this evening. Is anyone going to join him? Him and Ham. For starting a normal race, they'll be on the front row, but they will top pole in Heat 1 for Irwin, Heat 2 for Ham, and Thompson will be pole in Heat 3 this evening. Cossack and Ross and Thompson all done with their laps, but it's again another great sector 1 from Ham. This could be the fastest time of the day, and it's no improvement in that final sector, but he does improve his lap overall, but marginally. Only 6 thousandths of a second, I think it was, to close that gap to Irwin, who's, well, done enough to put it on pole. It'll be top of the timing sheets for now, as everyone just wheeling round. Ham and Irwin are going to be the ones to watch. Love to have someone with the surname Eggs, so we could have some ham and eggs. Yes, bad puns have started already. Good news for yourself. I need to leave for work in 1 hour and 45 minutes. Luckily, we'll be done well and truly by then. However, it's a lot of bad puns to cram in before I start work. That's the choice. That is the choice. Joshua Susie. Tyler Brown, really disappointing from him on that one. It's great. My vapes died. Yeah, he's going to be disappointed with that one. 7th fastest in qualifying. So, I believe we'll be into 3 heats. So, Irwin, Cossack, and Brown will be in Heat 1. Heat 2, I believe, assuming we go for the 3 heat format, will be Ham, Ross, and Susie. Thompson and Carber will make up Heat 3. May just throw us into 2 heats this evening, due to the numbers. No Jimmy Hart this evening, too busy getting drunk and high. Or saying hi. I think he was saying hi. I think that's what he does. Now you can, when you take that jump to the opposite side of the track. That does bring out an infringement. I won't lie to you, folks. Won't lie to you. 30 seconds left in this qualifying period before we take on our first heat of this evening. But so he's picked up the bonus point there as well for the fastest qualifier. That's crucial. That's going to play a large part, I think, coming in the season. He's close in the championship with a few people, and, well, I'd be ever so grateful of that one. Brown seems to be dialing himself in a bit more better now. Suji, well, would say everything about him, but taking a chance because we are straight into Heat 1 of this evening. There we go. We're going for 2 heats then, clearly. Thompson, Ross, and Brown make up Heat 1. There they are, lining up. 3 wide on the front. Run across style. And folks, here come the lights. Let's get ready to go racing for the first time this evening. Heat 1, we're green, we're away. And Brown just did not react to the lights whatsoever. Great move from Thompson there. But it's Ross who's left rounding on the outside. Erwin's going to try and hug that inside line all the way around, out onto across the start-finish line here. But Thompson's going to get the whole shot into turn 1. Erwin trying to hold on to second, trying to drift it in. Oh, and he stuck it in the wall, and then he's collected Tyler Brown. Drama from the start. Thompson leads from Ross, and after heroics in qualifying from Erwin. Well, it's all gone wrong. He's folded easier than a hot Mars bar under the pressure. As they head into the final turn, a real cumbersome one, and Ross gets it all wrong there. That's going to allow Thompson just to scamper away. Brown now ahead of Erwin. Oh, it's all gone wrong. So much promise and fails to under-deliver. Yes, I was quietly confident about Kevin Erwin this evening, but it's just not going to work out for him. Travis, do you have to take 2 joker laps? Only 5 laps here in race 1. Can't take it on lap 1. It is hard to cram them in the heat. It's got a real think on your feet here. I'll tell you what, let's have a little look back to the start where it all kicked off as we went green. Erwin left, Thompson middle, Ross on the right, Tyler Brown at the back of the 821 there. As they headed off down towards turn 1, Erwin defending that inside line really staunchly, and it cost him a bit of the momentum as well as Thompson moved up onto the high line, and well, YOLO from the 7. But just tried to drift it in and got it all wrong. Brown has taken one of his joker laps already. Here comes Thompson. Too committed into there. Could be more committed. Ross closing in here. Last time around was 10.5 faster than Thompson. Bit of a dark horse is Bobby Ross. I don't know what to expect. Apparently he owns many leather-bound books. And his apartment smells of rich mahogany. A white flag in the air. Want to go here in Heat 1 of this evening. Oh, well, it's turned into a little bit of a damp squib in some ways. Struggling for grip there, Thompson. Now this could be interesting for our heat winners, where the track's going to bed in quite a bit. It's going to be quite different, certainly for Thompson, between Heat 1 and the final. And with winning that Heat 1 as he exits the final turn, he's going to book himself a place straight in the final. Ross will start on pole for the losers final. Actually, the qualification for the grand final almost, and there he is. Tyler Brown exiting the final corner. He'll pick up 3rd. Would have liked to have beaten Thompson, those two vying for the championship. At the moment, Thompson's ahead at the moment, but Brown, well, it's got it within him to hold that back, and well, that's all she wrote. That is all she wrote from Heat 1 of this evening. Let's take you through your grid for Heat 2. Ham on pole. Kosick and Carver will join him on that front row. Joshua Susie will line himself up on the 2nd row all by himself. Don't want to be all by himself. Waiting for drivers to take to the track. Just waiting on was Carver. Let's hope he remembers what he's doing and hasn't gone off to grab himself a beer or something and come back and gone, oh shit, I'm at racing. Yes, you are, Wes. Yes, you are. He's on the grid. Here come the lights. Let's get ready to go racing in Heat 2 of the evening. 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights. And they're out. And a real delayed reaction from everyone there. But Carver's got the reaction on the whole shot. But it's Jake Ham who's going to make it surely down to turn 1 first. The 35 on the outside there. That is Carver. He allows, well, very easily Kosick just to slot his way back in. Could have maybe been a bit more aggressive there. A lot much more closer affair here this second heat of the evening. Top 3 really close together. Suji not far behind either. Playing a bit of a tensive game, bit of bumper to bumper action as Kosick flies out wide there. Much trying to exit for Ham. Oh, and it's all gone wrong for Suji. Still these guys down towards turn 1 and Carver's, well, fouled right off as well. So top 2 make their way through. Let's have a look at what happened to Joshua Suji. The car pointing in the wrong direction. It always makes it a bit of a challenge. And then begins the Austin Powers million-point turn. It's a bit more steering application in that one, my friend, to get that one swung around. Only 9 tenths of a second, in fact, between our top 2. Aha, breaking away now. Dips in to take a joker like Kosick joins him. It's a bit null and void, really, these joker laps in the heat race, having 2 of them. Doesn't really offer much strategy, but where it comes into play is later on in proceedings. The losers final is certainly the grand final, that's for sure. Sam dips in once more, so does Kosick. I do wonder if someone's going to get a bit wrong, a bit too committed through the joker lap, and it's putting in the wall on the outside there. Now that could be a real choke point. It's a choke point into turn 1 anyway. And looking comfortable. This one right now just doesn't need any mistakes, and that's what's going to allow him to take control of this race. 2 seconds the gap now to Kosick. Himself, Kosick and Carver looked really close for the opening stages. Had hopes of it being a much more close affair than what we saw in Heat 1 this evening, but no, we're gaps opening up as we're on to this final lap of Heat 2. Bringing on round the penultimate corner, it's long sweeping right-hander. Well, flicking it left into the final corner, out onto the banking. And Jake Helm's going to secure himself into the final with Thompson. He wins Heat 2. Kosick 2.2 seconds behind in second. He's 6 into all. That's what he thinks about that one. Carver comes home third, and a few issues for Susie. That's why he's fallen by the wayside. As we all know, it's all about just keeping yourself alive when it comes to the final. That's when the final points are decided for the evening. Heats are almost immaterial in some ways. And there we go, across the line. Heat 2, done and dusted. So we move across now into the losers final. Ross, Cossack and Erwin make up row 1. It's going to be Carver, Brown and Susie. Watch out for Brown on the 821. Starting for the second row. Could be one to watch out for if he can get his start right. Could be chaotic, that run down to 1. And some big names. And big he goes. Trying to fit into such a tight turn. Waiting on Carver once more, the 35 in line. Here come the lights. Let's get ready to go racing here in the consolation final. As we're out and we're away, and it's a great start from the 7 of Kevin Irwin on that outside line. But look at the 33 of Bobby Ross just cruising on by on the inside. But also Carver making some shapes there in the 35. It's all about the cars of the 30s with red on them. Cossack has a look up to the inside. Carver going to claim some places there. A lovely move up the inside. Irwin pinned out wide. Started with the fastest lap in quali for Irwin. Now, less struggling. Oh, Carver into the wall. That could well allow Irwin to come back upside, slot it up the inside. Here into the penultimate corner. Argy-bargy. Carver sent out wide, but gets grip, gets traction out there. That's going to allow him just to surely hold on to this third place. Brown and Susie getting into one another in the background there. But the concertina effect kicking in. Carver doing a great job here. Trying to defend his line as well by sending up the inside, using that joker lap, just blocking off Irwin. Fantastic racing. As launching across the curves there, and then Brown follows him around. Really a sympathy accident. Brown now right into things here. On board with the 821 of Tyler Brown. Oh, that's Cossack around. And there's been a roadblock. There's been a roadblock. 4 cars. Joshua Susie's going to arrive right at the scene of the crime. It's on board with him. Oh, he collects Carver. Oh, it's all gone wrong. It's all gone wrong for everyone here. But it's Irwin who makes it out first. Tyler Brown's a big benefactor for that. He moves up into second. Oh, where's Carver? Promised so much. After that great start. Falls down to the back of the field and... looks like there's heavy damage to that car. And having to defend from Cossack there, taking his first joker. It's a consolation final. I'm going to take a little look at while it all kicked off from the chopper view. There's Cossack in the 50, hunting down Bobby Ross. Oh, just too much handbrake, too much commitment. Turned it in, hit the wall. Carver couldn't do anything about it. Well, no one else could. It's hard to change your direction really quickly. Oh, well, look at them all. Just literally missing the Benny Hill music right now. Went across those. Kerbin? Imagine a mixture of Kerb and Irwin there. Bouncing across those curbs. Cossack just setting the fastest first half of the lap. There's clearly some place in that 50. A lot of people with a lot to prove here this evening. As Cossack dips in for his joker lap. But Ross has just checked out. Look at this, a 13-second lead. He's going to wonder what the hell went on behind him. He might have caught vision of a bit of it as he exited a final corner. So things have calmed down so much. Actually, come up and making a comeback here on Susie. Gonna look on the inside, thinks twice about it, backs out of it. Definitely a bit of grip on that outside line, though. Well, Kaba gets the job done on Suji. Tell you what we're going to do. Do this. We're going to go here, here. So this is on board with Bobby Ross. We'll look back from here. There is the incident from Cossack, and they all start ploughing into one another. But I'm intrigued. From his on board, can he see what's happening to his left? Just look at his left window. Yeah, there you go. So he would have been aware of what's going on. Already on lap 7 out of 10. Thick and fast as always. Only a 44-second lap around here. Drifting sideways up to the approach to turn 1 there for Ross. Tyler Brown setting the fastest lap of the consolation of 44 dead. Nearly into the 43s there, I see. Erwin, not far behind, of course, was the fastest person in qualifying, Kevin Erwin. Two laps left remaining, and this way could even lap Susie, who's struggling to get to grips with this circuit. But he hasn't had the best of luck either. Could have passed everyone if Carver hadn't moved across and blocked his path. Going to head on by. White flag in the air. It's 1 to go here in the consolation final. And Ross with a commanding lead of 14 seconds. The sort the history books will show, but in reality, you'll notice that big incident on the opening lap through the penultimate corner. Well, that's what paid toll to everyone else, and allowed Ross to just open up this behemoth of a gap. And now do you hear him just like, well, hardly any throttle input as he tries to just push it on round, nice and easy. Doesn't want any mistakes now. And around the banking he comes, he wins here in the consolation. Brown going to come across the line in second. Owen's done a real valiant job to close that gap up, though. Seems though he got caught up in it, in everything. He's only 3.5 seconds down the road. That is an interesting display. Definitely one to watch out for. Kosick, the instigator of the incident, crosses the line in 4th. He'll be gutted by that one. And Carver bruised and battered in that 35. Excuse me, he will cross the line in 5th. Last driver across. Whew. Wow. Whoa, we were. So we just head into the warm-up now. And wow, what an eventful time it has been? Oh, wow, what have we got left to come? That's you know, we've seen drama so far from everything this evening. What's the driver? He's going to start on polo, and I got the feeling we might have one of those at some stage. Into turn one, everyone will be out on track, fighting for position. We are, well, we are a couple of minutes away from going racing in the final. And Thompson discovered his baby shower today that he will be having, a gender reveal party. But he will be having a baby girl. Congratulations to him and Sarah on the exciting news. And in approximately 15 years' time, God help that girl's boyfriend. God help him. Would you want him as father-in-law? You know, father to your girlfriend? I wouldn't. It would make my life a living nightmare. He makes mine bad enough anyway, and I'm meant to be his friend. Jake Ham has gone fastest of anyone in this practice session. Now, I think he's the dark horse here. He's the one to watch out for. He just seems to just work his magic with these cars, dial them in, and get it in the real sweet spot really quickly. And doing it again here tonight. Of course, ready for the grid. Thompson, Ham, and Ross will make it the front row. Then it'll be Brown and Irwin, Cossack and Carver, Joshua Susie. By himself on the back row is a 3-2-2, I believe. The formation, the flying formation, as it were. They'll be undertaking here. No, it's a 3-2-3. So it'll be Thompson, Ham, and Ross on that front row. Irwin and Brown on the second row. Cossack, Carver, and Susie will make up the final row. That's an interesting combination. Keep your eyes peeled, folks. Here come the lights. Let's get ready to go racing. For the last time this evening, it's for 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights. They're out, and we're green. We're away. Down to turn 1 we go. Who's going to get there first? Will it end up in carnage? Let's find out together. Thompson leading over Ham and Ross. Cossack and Irwin going to battle in the background. Brown's dropped a couple of places. Oh, there's contact. Ham into the wall. Ross, oh, it's the concertina effect once more. Cossack makes his way through, but Ham the big loser out of that one. Susie and Carver too. I feel it might be steering damage for Jake Ham. Thompson's lost a whole heap of time though. Well, he made it through, but clearly didn't. Secondary contacts and incidents for him. It's Cossack who leads from Irwin and Thompson. Cossack up 5. Ross involved too. Ross was caught up in that incident. Let's take a look at what happened to Thompson. Ham just turning in a bit early. Well, he ran it in deep. That's where he lost those places. Meanwhile, behind them, well, it all just got a little bit messy. It's a bit like how Jesus lost his mind on a night out. Oh, into the wall somewhere behind. Was that Ross? Oh, smoke aplenty as they head out the final corner. Cossack leads by a second. Erwin has a half-second advantage over Thompson. Thompson darting in to utilise that Joker lap. Erwin into the wall. Thompson couldn't make it work. It's going to be a passing tactic here. Carb ahead of Susie. Ham still down in 6th. Brown into 5th. Ross into 4th. It's all change. Thompson sets off in hot pursuit of Erwin, but Erwin's got his own priorities here. He is chasing down Cossack and trying to reel him in. Well, he was. Where is Thompson? He's alongside Erwin, but he slots in behind, peels back a little bit. This is where Cossack seems to be a bit vulnerable from this part of the circuit. Erwin definitely making up some time here. Across the tabletop they go. 15 laps here in this final. Winner takes all. And also give you a chance to say that you won the final round of Season 8. Our final round of the dirt road section of Season 8 of XSLR. Here from Indianapolis. So Lucas Oil Indianapolis Raceway Rallycross track. Because you couldn't have any much longer name, could you? Erwin just really absolute behemoth through this first couple of corners. Monstering them. Gobbling up that time differential between himself and Cossack each lap. Thompson trying to slide it up and oh, just getting the shoulder check there. Will he pick up a penalty for that one? I think he should be okay. Ross going to dip in for his Joker lap. Inflict more pain onto Thompson. Oh, twitchy on the inside there. As Brown follows him on through as well. There's only 3 tenths between our top two. Cossack and Erwin. Susie has retired the car, clearly terminal damage on that car. But here comes Erwin, looking for the switch back here, trying to cut back underneath, and he's going to get it done. But it's a good drive off the corner from Cossack, and Erwin's going to have to tuck in behind him. Slipstream quite powerful in these cars, oddly. And now Erwin has got Thompson right alongside as he looks to look for the cutback himself on Erwin. More contact, more argy-bargy. And this is the racing that we came to see between our top three. Will not leave each other alone, and Erwin like a ping pong ball and runs wide. Thompson senses an opportunity, uses him to just slide his way in. Bobby Ross arrives sideways at the corner, nearly collecting the pair of them. But Cossack can leave. Let's just take a breath as that gap extends out to 6/10 of a second. It's tight, it's fierce, it's ferocious racing between the three of them. Thompson's running in a bit deep, collecting the wall. Monsters, that sausage cap. Ball, no! And he's around. And that's brought Bobby Ross right back into the equation. Cossack off up for the road. He's going to clear them by 2 seconds. Over 2 seconds, in fact. Ross seizing the opportunity there. Looking for the cutback once more. Can't get it done though, oddly. I thought he might have got that one done. Thompson up into the second now. Erwin down to third. Kosick is losing a lot of time. Very gingerly, very tentatively through the Joker lap there. It's cost him a whole heap of time. He had it in the bank to do so. Notice if he could just defend his lines, he could be in for a good result here today. Not 9 out of 15. And barely separate our top 4 right now. 1.6 seconds covering that. Thompson across the Kosick across the curb. That's going to allow, well, not one person through, not two, but it's 3 as Thompson, Erwin and Ross take away that lead from Kosick, who's held it since the first lap. And on lap 9, it all came undone for him. There's Erwin heading through his Joker lap. What you got, Adam Thompson? Can you pull out this gap? Get clear of this group. Now you've got this fresh air in front of you. Well, it appears that way. 1.6 seconds. A lovely swoop around there from Erwin. But as much as it looked spectacular, it did cost him time-wise. Thompson just pulling out a couple of more attempts over Erwin. Ross far behind either. Erwin going for a second Joker. Runs it in deep, does Ross. Where is Kosick, though? I hear you cry. Oh, there he is. Filling the rearview mirror right now of Bobby Ross. Well, I know we were all hoping for this 4-way fight to carry on right the way to the end, but it's not going to be. And now it's a battle for third. Who's going to claim that last place on the podium? Will it be Ross? Will it be Kosick? 7 tenths between the pair of them. But with 3 laps left remaining in this race, it still could go anywhere. Thompson setting the fastest lap, 43.43. Only ever driver into the 43s in the final, incidentally, is Kosick. So we're starting to look a little bit clumsy now, just losing a little bit more time there. Pulls a bit more out, though, on Ross. Everyone has taken their Joker lap right now. As Ross loses a little bit more time to when Kosick behind. Tyler Brown starting to catch up with these guys. Just about to set the fastest Sector 1 of anyone so far. As Brown, he wants to come along to the party. He wants to join in. You can see his championship rival as Ross around loops it up spectacularly. Oh, and Bobby Ross, what looked like a third. Let's take a little look at how it all unfolded once more from the top-down view. Too much commitment, and then the contact from Kosick. There's a wall there, Ross. There's a wall. 33 getting used and abused here in Indianapolis. Oh, that's Erwin pointing the wrong way, and that's Kosick back onto the podium. Oh, he's going to get done for cutting the course. A white flag in the air. Thompson, 1 lap to go. Let's take a look at what happened to Erwin. Yeah, that's going to be apparently he's just going to get done for cutting the track, missing out a corner. And that's going to put paid to Kevin Erwin's race, what looked like such a promising result. That has promoted, though, Tyler Brown up into third. But it's going to be Adam Thompson who's going to come round out of the final corner for the final time this evening. Through the banking he goes. He claims victory here in Indianapolis. Don't think there's anyone out there with a straight car. Bruised, battered, body piles a lot, the linemen everywhere. But it's Tyler Brown who's going to pick up the surprise podium. After Ross and Irwin both fell by the wayside late on, Jake Ham, he'll be gutted for that start. He would have been right up there. Where's Carber? Missing his boot, interestingly. His boot lid. That's gone on. Well, I can't think what you lot call them. Something ridiculous. I don't know. No. No, it's not the hood. It's the. I don't know. The freedom panel or some bollocks like that, probably. Much based on that, we should call them the T-hatch. Well, that is us done. Let's run through some results here. Oh. All kicking off now. Is everyone making their way back across the jump? Thompson, your winner. Cossack Brown making up the podium. Bobby Ross, fourth. Jake Ham, fifth. Use that penalty late on for Kevin Irwin. Demotes him down to sixth. Carber, seventh. Suji, well, had to head to pits to have some damage repaired. That's why he finished 3 laps off the pace. And, well, let's have a bit of a chat to some of our drivers' post-race interviews. And we're going to go to let's have a look. Creaking chair aplenty. Let's line things up. Bosh. A crash is always a good one to concentrate on as we put things into a line. And it's gone. Where it has, there it is. There it is. Right, let's drag him down. Wow. Adam Thompson, race winner. I can't hear you.
Yeah, I know. You just said Adam Thompson, race winner, so I was waiting for you to say something else like you normally do, Tim.
No, I was waiting for the deluge to start. All got a bit wrong into turn one, though. Overshot yourself. Do you feel like maybe that was your chance gone? I mean, it was so close between yourself, Andy Cossack, Kevin Irwin, and even Bobby Ross was right into the fight there.
Yeah, no, everyone was super close on this track. It turned out to be a super fun track. I know there were a lot of incidents and stuff, but yeah, I mean, long story short, it was I had a blast. I do want to apologize to Jake for the lap 1 incident in the feature. I'm gonna definitely report myself for that. But other than that, I had a blast with Kevin. Kevin and I got into each other a little bit, but you know that's dirt oval racing, and I think this was the best dirt oval show or the dirt road show we've put on since we've started this.
There we go. I think that's a nice place to leave that. You
hang on
into Kevin Irwin.
Nope. Yep. You're not going to leave me yet. So, everybody that's watching this, and I hope people are watching this, we had a bit of news today. Tim, did you watch it?
I remembered at approximately an hour and a quarter afterwards. I tried to join the Zoom, seeming that maybe you might have just left it running, but no, it made out like you'd never even opened it. So
yeah. So do you want to know? Do you want to know on stream? Can I let all 7 viewers know this?
You can let all 7 and viewers know if you'd like. What are you having?
Yep.
What color?
We are having a baby girl, by the way. So yeah, we did the gender reveal today. That's why I was not part of the league races this afternoon. And yeah, we are having a girl, and her name's going to be Aspen. So yeah, here we go, Tim. Girl
Aspen
dad.
Thompson. Wow.
Yep.
I said during the build-up, God help that child's boyfriend in about 14, 15 years' time, because you'll make their life absolute fucking misery.
Yep, they're screwed. They're screwed. They're not. She's never going to have a boyfriend ever, Tim, ever.
No, you wait.
Right, real quick before you let me go, everybody
Go
shout out obviously to you, Tim, and everybody else, all the boys that came over today. They all just left after my race was done, but I've got all the boys from the military base here, all of Sarah's friends, and obviously Sarah for letting me do this on our gender reveal party day. So shout out to everybody and everybody that makes the league possible, which includes you and Andy and Kevin and Jimmy and all the drivers. It was a lot of fun.
No problem indeed. You go and enjoy yourself. Adam Thompson, a race winner there for you. Let's move down the order. We're going to move next up to second place and drag him on in. I think a lot of viewers will have spotted it already. Andy Cossack joins us now. Andy, I mean, what a set of events for you. Causing a map pile up, being one of them, and then looking like you're not going to finish second, and then finishing second. Looking like you're going to win, and then finishing second. It was just all over the place, wasn't it?
Yes, it was. I learned a good lesson there in the B main about the track conditions, that I brake too much and it turned me into the wall. So I made adjustments for the main not to do that again. Got a little bit of redemption from last week, and I don't know. There were a couple incidents there on lap 1, and the seas parted, and next thing you know, I was in the lead.
Yeah, it made it 5 places off the start. It just all seemed to, for a change, just go your way, and it all opened up nicely for you. Having said that, I mean, in some ways, gutted that you couldn't see out the win. I mean, having led 10 laps out of the 15, or just considering where you started, just happy to finish second.
Every lap I was in the lead, I was amazed I was still in the lead. So, and there were a couple of mistakes, so I was able to get my joker laps in, but I just couldn't hold it together. I could see them closing me down every lap, so I just had to let it go and try to make the best that I could out of it. Try to get a good points night. I mean, Bobby and Kevin and I are all really close in points here.
Well, yeah, and especially since the lap put in qualifying that Kevin put in. Looked like he was going to walk away with victory here tonight. Wasn't to be for him. Wow. Based on all that, Andy, congratulations on the second place.
Yes, thank you very much, sir.
No problem indeed. Let's move down to third, and we're going to drag in Tyler Brown. Probably a largely unsuspecting Tyler Brown to walk away with third. I'm not sure how you quite managed that. It looked like you were struggling a bit this evening, and then all of a sudden, it just all played into your hands nicely right when it needed to.
Yeah, I just got real lucky. People wrecked, and I was able to kind of get my way through it and come out with third. Because otherwise, Tim, I was dominated this entire race.
Yes. Yeah, I think that's a good way to put it. You look like a fish out of water. You're in too deep almost. Just the race start though, it was all carnage right in front of you. You were right in the middle of it. Just talk us through it from your perspective.
At the start of the
final
I honestly don't even know what happened. I know that I just needed to go. I really didn't see any of it. So I know there was some wrecks. I think I got caught up in it in front of me, and can't remember if I tried to. That was 15 laps ago.
Yes, a lot happened in between there and now. That is for certain. Well, congratulations. Surprising, but definitely take it. Third place, Tyler Brown.
Yeah, it kind of keeps me in the running. So hopefully the next 4 races will be a heck of a lot better.
Definitely. Fingers crossed for you. Congratulations, Tyler Brown there. Well, ladies and gentle folk, let's what can we say? What did we learn today? Well, we learned that don't brake too much on a slick line because it causes a mass pile-up, doesn't it, Andy Cosick? There we go, so we look down from the top view. We learned that Adam Thompson is having a girl. Congratulations to him. Poor little Aspen. Don't worry, I'll come over from the UK and I will save you once in a while from him. We learnt that Kevin Irwin is fast, but has a bit of a mistake in him, and poor Jake Ham, well, could have been right there, but it was for contact. It all fell apart for him, and, well, it was drama. It was the dirt road, as always. Always the way. It's always the way. We have got a bit of a change. Next week, we head across to... What do we head across to? Dirt Oval, don't we? Yes. Had to engage brain. It is, I mean, come on, let me off. It is 2 o'clock in the morning here. I'm meant to start work in 2 hours. I've got to leave for work in an hour. What's that all about? Yeah, we head to Knoxville in the Legends. That could be a lot of fun. It could be wild. Actually, there's no could. It's going to be, isn't it? It's dirt ovals. It's always like that. Last 4 rounds of the championship across the next 5 weeks. We do have a week break for the Inferno round at Lernerville. But yeah, Knoxville, Limerland, Chili Bowl, and Lernerville. It's going to be wild. It's going to be crazy. Stay with us every step of the way. Thank you very much for joining us. I've been Tim Cox. It's been a pleasure, and I'll see you in a week's time when we head out in the Legends to Knoxville.